story that you told where Dick Clark actually flew across the country to help you on one occasion. Tell me about that.
Yes, I had, during the 80s, actually 17 commitments, involuntary commitments to mental institutions. And the first time Dick heard about it, he flew in a private plane, and Dick didn't like to spend a lot of money. Flew in a private plane cross country to the hospital, and he begged on his knees for me to take lithium because I was actually misdiagnosed with bipolar, and he pleaded with me to take lithium. That's what he did. Another time, he came to my home in Bel Air and had me committed because he thought that's what I needed to be committed. He has been there for every crisis of my life. And when I was a victim of rape in 1974, I did not appear publicly for 7 years. And in 1977, he pleaded with me to play his Westchester Theater, and there was no way I was going to do that. And then in 1977, I lost my voice completely due to some nasal surgery. And Dick wasn't buying that. He said, "No, it's all in your head, Connie. It's in your head." And I said, "It's not. And I'll show you the doctor's reports. It's not." And he said, "Yeah, it is." And he said, you come in to L.A., fly to L.A., we'll go to the studio, and you do one line at a time, and you can do it one line at a time, and we'll get, I don't care if you do 100 takes, and then we'll put it all together, and you can lip sync on the show. And I said, "That's cheating. I'm not lip syncing. Do you know how much the public is dying to see you? You got to do the show, Connie. I don't care. You got to do the show." So that's what we did. It had to be 200 takes. And we put this thing together. It was a reasonable facsimile of my voice, not that great, but it was a wonderful response from the audience.
But the point was, he gave you that confidence. Yeah, that's a very
he
powerful
did.
story, Connie.
But it was Dick's reaction. He broke up. It was a moment in TV history. His reaction to that was what was important.
Yeah. Thank you.